Hello, welcome to our news broadcast daily, and following are today's headlines.
The third ASEAN-EU Business Summit begins in Hanoi. The event creates conditions for businesses in the two regions to enhance cooperation and links. A fair featuring Vietnamese coffee brands opened in the Central Highlands province of Đắk Lắk. It is the first activity of the 4th Buôn Ma Thuột Coffee Festival. An exhibition in Central Thanh Hóa province spotlights interconnections of world heritage of Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam.
The third ASEAN-European Union Business Summit began in Hanoi on March 9th with the participation of 700 businesses from the two regions. Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dung of the host country, European Union Trade Commissioner Karel de Gucht, and ASEAN Secretary General Lê Lương Minh attended the event. Our reporters have more.
ASEAN-EU trade and investment relations are developing positively, with two-way trade increasing to $234.8 billion in 2011. In 2012, the EU topped the list of foreign direct investment investors in ASEAN and was the bloc's third largest trading partner. Opening the summit, Prime Minister Dung said the event creates conditions for the business community in the two regions to enhance cooperation and links, and express their business expectations. It is even more significant in the context that ASEAN is on the last steps to establishing the ASEAN Economic Community by 2015, he said. As a coordinator between ASEAN and the EU, Vietnam supports the development of more intense and effective trade and investment cooperation between the two sides in order to reach a new height. To reach this aim, the EU and a number of ASEAN countries, including Vietnam, are negotiating bilateral free trade agreements to create a firm ground for future ASEAN-EU comprehensive cooperation. We praise and encourage the involvement of the business community in joint efforts to enhance relations between the two blocs. The leader described effective investment cooperation and the successful operations of businesses as a foundation and important contribution to ASEAN-EU relations. Addressing the event, EU Trade Commissioner Karel de Gucht said the presence of many EU businesses here proves their attention to ASEAN. For his part, ASEAN Secretary-General Lê Lương Minh called on the two sides to tighten their coordination to cope with the impacts of the global economic turmoil. At the event, businessmen focused their discussions on opportunities, challenges and experience in investment, as well as running businesses in ASEAN.
Earlier on March 8th, ASEAN economic ministers and the European Union Trade Commissioner have agreed on the 2013 cooperation focus on fostering investment ties between the two sides. It came out from their 12th consultation.
To enhance trade and investment between the two regions, the consultation adopted the ASEAN-EU Trade and Investment Work Programme for the 2013 and 2014 period. The program includes a number of regular activities such as dialogues, consultations, and cooperation and support programs for ASEAN. They aim to improve trade and investment relations between the two regions, as well as contribute to deeper integration of the Southeast Asian side. Participants exchanged views on each region's current development. They were pleased to witness growing trade and investment flows across the two regions despite the difficulties in the world economy. They discussed regional and international issues, especially the significance of the regional economic integration process in both sides. They talked about the status of negotiations for the bilateral free trade agreements between several ASEAN member countries, including Vietnam and the EU.
A fair and exhibition featuring Vietnamese coffee brands was launched in the Central Highlands province of Đắk Lắk on March 9th. It is among 13 main events and first of the 4th annual Buôn Ma Thuột Coffee Festival. We have more.
The fair brings together 183 domestic businesses and 38 foreign companies to display their products on more than 700 booths. Products range from raw coffee beans, coffee products, coffee flavors, to machinery and equipment serving coffee production. Local coffee producers, who are also well known in foreign markets like Trung Nguyên Coffee Group, Biên Hòa VNA Cafe Company and An Thai Coffee Company, are present at the event to promote their brands and those produced in Buôn Ma Thuột to local and foreign visitors. The fair provides a venue for domestic and foreign enterprises seeking partners in production, marketing, sales, and technological transfer.
Now we take a look at an exhibition which explores the interconnections of the World Heritage sites of Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam. The event is taking place at the Ho Citadel Museum in central Thanh Hóa province from March 8th.
Entitled Our Common Heritage, Exploring World Heritage Sites of Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, the exhibition features 6 World Heritage in Indochina, namely Angkor, Viher, Wat Po, My Sơn, Thăng Long Citadel and Ho Citadel. In addition to the themes, nature and myths, and trade and exchange, developed by UNESCO and regional experts, Ho Citadel Museum developed its own theme, Ho Citadel, a living heritage site, introducing the global values of the world-recognized site. The exhibition is part of the UNESCO Japanese Funds in Trust project, revitalizing World Heritage Site museums for a better interpretation of living heritage sites in Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam. It offers a chance for local people and foreign tourists to explore world heritage and the interconnection between the 3 countries, therefore raising their awareness of the global values of these sites. Catherine Muller-Marin, head of the UNESCO office in Hanoi, agreed that it is a good opportunity for the 3 countries to discover their common cultural and historical values and identify a way to introduce their heritage to the world.
This story is about a woman who has devoted after 20 years of her life in Agent Orange dioxin victims in central Da Nang City. She has not only wholeheartedly taken care of the victims, but also tirelessly pursued justice for them. She is Nguyễn Thị Hiền, president of the Da Nang Association of Agent Orange Victims.
Since its inception, the Da Nang Association of Agent Orange Victims has mobilized over 45 billion dong to support the victims and their families. With the donations, the association has offered regular care for 900 victims and vocational training for more than 200 people of the same fate. It has also built 3 rehabilitation centers. Hiền has contributed significantly to these achievements. Although Hiền is busy with her family, she is ready to work with donors anytime, during the holidays or at night. Her enthusiasm has opened the hearts of donors to Agent Orange victims. Seeking and maintaining donation sources for victims of Agent Orange is Hien's main job and has been her concern over the past 20 years. Thanks to her efforts, many Agent Orange victims have found confidence and hope in life. My family is thankful for Hien's support. She has devoted her life to Agent Orange children. Without her support, they might not develop as they do now. Hien is very kind. She considers us her own children. I wish her health, happiness and beauty, and I hope that she will continue to support Agent Orange victims. Hien has also raised her voice in the struggle for justice for Agent Orange victims. She has organized many activities to link donors at home and abroad who are interested in protecting Vietnamese Agent Orange victims. Her association has over 1,700 members, of whom 50 are foreigners. With all my capacity, I will continue assisting Agent Orange victims. I want to build a detoxification center for them. I hope to get support from individuals and organizations for the building of the center. Returning home like other women, Hiền is busy with her 2 little daughters and home chores. The simple happiness has encouraged her to do more for Agent Orange victims.
And that is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.